Every so often, someone will ask me a question that I've gotten countless times over the years. And the question is, what made you choose a career in UX? And the answer, as unexpected as it may be, is a meeting with my high school guidance counselor. I grew up in a tiny town in Ohio, okay? You could drive through it in about 3 minutes. That's how small it was. In an economy that was built on a dead steel industry. It's a pretty tough place for a sensitive artist to grow up in. Wasn't really conducive to that kind of personality. So anyway, I go to this guy and I say, look, I want to do something art related with my life because I had talent in that area. And he looked me straight in the eyes and he said, your best bet is to join the Army. Now, at surface level, there's nothing wrong with that. It's an honorable path, it's an honorable profession. There is no question about that. That is not my issue. My issue is why he gave me that answer. Okay? To him, I'm just another useless dreamer. No future, no skills, no prospects. He literally said to me, you know, some people are better off taking orders. You have to know your limitations. Don't take it personally. Don't take it personally? It's definitely personal. That hurt, okay? And it hurt for a very long time. So eventually, I came to the conclusion that I'd have to figure it out myself. So I chose graphic design as a major out of the Kent State University catalog. I just took a shot, okay? It sounded like it was creative. It sounded like it was something I could get a job doing. And it was also a way to say, fuck that guy. To prove that he was wrong about me, okay? Why that story is important is this. The degree to which design and UX is still very misunderstood, marginalized, unappreciated, and how that makes people feel who do this work every day is the righteous rage that fuels me. The gatekeeping in this profession does the same. Fuel for the fire. It is personal. It is my mission to remove that burden, that pain from everyone involved, okay? To smash the fucking gates. From teams who are struggling to coexist and collaborate to young designers and UXers who are struggling mightily with imposter syndrome, okay? My job, as I see it, is I'm here to be the guy to tell you it can be done, all right? As my job as a consultant, teacher, trainer, whatever, is part motivational speaker and part therapist. And to that end, a few years back in London, I was at a conference, someone referred to me as the Tony Robbins of UX, which made me laugh because, I don't know how I feel about that. He's kind of goofy. But you know what? After I thought about it for a while, that goofy dude makes a lot of people feel very confident in themselves, okay? He helps them recognize their worth, their abilities, their talents, their gifts. Here's a guy who helps them stand up to that part of themselves that's constantly knocking down every boundary that they build and work so hard to reinforce. So, yeah, I'll take that description, I'll take that work and I will have your back and I will do all I can to help you dig out hope from the rubble. It's there. I promise you it's there. My life is living proof. People say to me all the time that business stuff isn't personal. I disagree with that completely. In order to do something well, you have to care about it. And to care about it, by default, makes it personal. Okay? You can't design good things for people that actually, truly help them or respect their lives, things that include rather than exclude them, if you don't care about them. It's not possible. Well, this is what I care about. Okay? Doing all I can to make sure that no one feels how I felt for far too long in my life. Showing people how to reclaim their power and prove to themselves that they are worthy of more and that no one gets to decide your path except you. That's damn personal, as it should be. Thank you so much for checking out UX Fast Food for Thought. I truly hope you find this little corner of YouTube helpful and useful. As you may know, a while back, I launched the UX 365 Academy, which is what I consider to be my affordable alternative to grossly overpriced and undelivering bootcamps. And the reason I did this is pretty simple. I think that bootcamps, from the empty job promises to the fantasy world curriculum to the value of the quote-unquote certificates that they offer are a complete absolute ripoff, okay? I know no other way to say it. I think boot camps are bullshit. Over the last 6 years in particular, I have coached far too many folks who have spent tens of thousands of dollars on these programs, okay? Only to be left with skills that weren't transferable to the reality of corporate work, okay? Corporate organizations, politics. And they were left with an education that had massive gaps in the way that work actually happens in these places, the inside product teams. So I wanted to do something different. I wanted to focus on topics that universities and boot camps never teach. Dealing with difficult stakeholders and situations, emotional strength, drawing healthy boundaries, dealing with imposter syndrome, ways to pivot from formal UX methods when time is 1/10 of what you'd like it to be. How to present, how to speak publicly so people will actually listen to you. How to gain, build, and keep respect when you're working in-house, when you're working with a whole lot of people who don't understand what you do already. How to make the leap from your 9-to-5 job to start your own business, start your own gig as a freelancer or a small agency or a consultant. The list goes on and on and on, okay? And above all that, I wanted to do all this at a much lower price. Typical boot camps cost anywhere from $3,000 to $15,000, from anywhere from 10 weeks to 6 months max. UX 365 is $168 for a full year, 12 months. And for $228, you get a live monthly group mastermind session with me where we work together on whatever it is that you're dealing with or struggling with or working on. You get new, no bullshit training content from me throughout the year, repeatedly, just about every other month, that comes directly from my 30 years of experience working with some of the biggest companies in the world, okay? This is stuff that works where the rubber hits the road, in the less than perfect reality that you and I both work in. Your subscription gets you access to everything that I've ever done, every course, every training video, every book, full-length cheat sheets, guidebooks, workbooks, anything I've ever written. Stuff that up until now has only been available to my clients. So I hope that you'll join me inside the UX 365 Academy at the URL on your screen, which is learn.getgoodux.com. And I think you'll see that a very small investment can have a massive, massive impact on your career trajectory.